Ultrazilla, and today I have a review of the Monsterarts Godzilla King of the Monsters, Mothra and Rodan set. Alright, my zillion, finally getting to do this set. I've had it for a few weeks now, but, one of those things where I just couldn't get to it. I wanted to, have a little more time for it. But it is one of those things where I actually still didn't, but... the next review had to go up, and I chose to do these guys, because I know you guys want to see it, and want to hear my opinion on this set. So without any further ado, let's get into it. For accessories, both Rodan and Mothra come with individual stands. This is the one for Mothra. You got just kind of, a couple of joints here, arms, and then you got this little thing here, and you would flip Mothra in like so, and it works very nice. Rodan stand has, one of these arms here. It's like a basic Tamashi stand. Clip in Rodan like that for any of your, attacking poses. And then we also get this textured stand here, and you would take that off, put this on, and then you could rest Mothra on this. Can't remember if it goes one way or the other. We will do this all together for more like flight pose. Might go like this. It's probably like fitted. That's what all the texture is for. That works. It probably goes the other way, but it works. Let's see. If only I had the box handy with the directions. Either way, I think this might be the right way, guys. This works very nicely, and he does look really cool when he's on there. Articulation on Mothra. Let's start with the wings that are on ball joints here, so you can get some movement like this and like that. Goes up, down, little wings as well. And pretty cool. Can't really go all the way up with him, but do you really need to? Yeah, you kind of do. But it's fine. The little arms here, the bigger arms, I should say, on ball joints. These little arms, I believe, are as well. Yeah. Ooh, this one is tight. Same back here. And then the body moves like so. More like a swivel, honestly, than anything else. The head does not move. But yeah, so there you go with the articulation. I don't think anyone expected more than that for Mothra here. Articulation on Rodan. You got the mouth hinge here. Doesn't open super far, and I can't tell if the tongue moves inside there, but you can't really do anything with it. And the head is on a ball joint here. Go up with it, down. Then you got the neck joint. You have the upper body joint here, and then the lower. This actually might be just a floating piece, and there might just be a joint that connects the two. I haven't taken it apart, but that would be possible. The shoulders have a ball joint in here, double ball joint, I see. This is a floating piece, and then there's a piece here. Yeah, another joint in there. For the wing, nothing else in the wing or the hand. And then the legs, ball joint at the thigh, at the knee, you can move it around, and at the foot. You're not getting a huge range of motion out of any of those joints. But, between the midsection joint and stuff, you could get a bunch. And of course the tail does move somewhat. You can rotate it go back and forth with it. So there you go on the articulation. Did I say this one? Yeah, I did. On Rodan. The proportions on Mothra are okay. I feel like the wings could be a little bit bigger. In my head, I just feel like the wings are bigger in the movie, but that's not to say that the wings don't look bad, don't look good here, because they do. They actually look very nice, and I think proportionally, all in all, Mothra is fine. Sticking with those wings as a starting point to go over everything. They're really nice. I really like the material used here. It feels really, really good. It's painted beautifully. It's sculpted really nice. You can see it's all like furry. It looks cool. I like it. Very, very nice sculpt. Beautiful paint again. Just looking gorgeous. Really do dig the wings. I like the smaller wings as well. I like the shapes of them. Very well done. Nothing really to complain about on them. Maybe a little bit of a chip right there, but whatevs. Actual Mothra. Now, the first thing I want to talk about is, maybe you could tell right away, the legs on mine are a little bit warped. The plastic that they used for this is very soft, and it's definitely tending to warp a little bit this way on the hind legs here. The rest of the legs, they're fine. Little arms, not bad. I feel like, and this could be something I could have said before, but I feel like these front arms here could be a little bit bigger, but the paint is okay. I don't know how much I love the actual color scheme they went with here on Mothra. Let's zoom in even more. But you know, it looks good. They did a good job. The eyes look very good. The antenna look good. Painted well. I do see a little bit of excess blue when I'm really zoomed in here near the eye on one side. See that? Right in there? Yeah. But overall looks good. I think the paint is fine. Sculpt is very nice. Looking good, you know? I mean, onto itself, it looks good. You know, the sculpt looks good. The paint over it, it looks fine. The browns and oranges that they used, not bad. Looks sufficiently buggy, more so than sufficiently Mothra, but it doesn't look bad. Proportions on Rodan look very cool. I like it. I like the wingspan. I like how the feet look compared to the body, compared to the head. I think they did a fantastic job here. Really, really great in my opinion. Nice work on the proportions here. I think they pretty much nailed it. Get a little closer with Rodan. Head sculpt looking decent. I think the eyes look good on both sides. The beak looks awesome. Really dig that. Nice paint on that. Let's see if I can get in here. Excuse my dry hands. It is winter. Tongue looks pretty good. Looks like it's just one color, but it's fine. Little horns are okay. Paint a little black in the back. There's a nice little black wash on this overall, and that looks good over the more, zoom out a little bit here, like maroonish. I dig it. I feel like the colors look very good. In my head, I just saw Rodan looking more reddish like this on screen than, you know, in other incarnations. You know, it's not as red as, say, the Jax, which I love. And it was one of my favorite figures of last year. But I dig this more than, say, what the NECA did with the paint on it. Really, really nice. They didn't do anything here or here. That's a bit of a bummer. But overall, the paint looks good, I think. You know, what they did with the wash over that. So, not bad. The sculpt is really nice, as you can see. You know, the whole back down to the tail looks really good. Nice texture throughout. Love it. Wings look very, very good. The arms here look really cool. You know, the one thing you could say, and I mentioned this during Articulation, is, you know, they didn't give you any sort of cut here for any articulation like NECA did. But it lends itself nicely to the sculpt, and it gives you a very nice shape. And I do dig that. The feet look great. Really cool. That little hands look good too. I like how the nails are painted black. So it is superbly done. Otherwise, I really do dig it. Very much so. So yeah, this is a very nice Rodan in my opinion. For your size comparisons, here they are with Monsterarts Gigan, NECA Godzilla 64, Mezco Kong, SH Monsterarts Poster version 14, NECA Burning Godzilla, DX Gridman, Rebel Tech Classic Rodan and Monsterarts Fire Rodan, D-Jax 6-inch Rodan. As you can see, very different. Still awesome. And finally, the NECA versions of this. Guys, you know, I'm kind of conflicted on doing a massive comparison of the two like I normally do, to be honest. There's been a lot of these so far. I'm definitely very late to the party. I know that really doesn't matter to me usually. But lately I've been more like just pushing along the reviews. I will give you a quick look right now of them. Very, very different. I mean, there is stuff here for a comparison video to be done, that's for sure. But yeah, they're just very, very different. So you're getting something different with both, which is cool. This is not one of those situations where I feel like, you know, getting one would preclude you from getting the other, because the looks are so different on these guys that I would say, yeah, go get them all. You know, that's like the simple way to go about stuff like this. They're both very, very cool. You know, if you want me to go more in depth, please leave your opinion down below. That would go a long way. I'm not doing it right away, but maybe in the coming week or so, I will find some time to do a proper comparison if you guys want it. So please leave your opinion down below. Actually, you know what? Let's do a poll. I'll have a poll up there somewhere, you know, if I can. If not, leave your opinion down below. But look out for a poll here. I'm gonna try to pull it up here. Do you want a comparison video or you do not? And my final thoughts, I dig this set. I think it's pretty good. For the price point, I think you do get your money's worth. I think it values out because you get two characters together. You know, that's a little bit better than just getting one. Is Rodan worth like 60 bucks and Mothra 40? You know, I'd say that's fine. You know, I totally do. Possibly. Depends on how you feel about Mothra. You know what I'm saying? It is a solid piece, but the plastic is a little weird on the legs, and the paint on the body is not quite right for me. But Rodan is pretty stellar in my opinion. I really like Rodan. It might be my favorite Rodan of any of the King of the Monster toys. I'm not saying a lot because, you know, I've gushed over the Jax 6-inch Rodan. I think that piece is just awesome. I love the colors on that one. But this one might just do it for me. So there you go, guys. It's a kind of a tale of two figures, but that's gonna happen when it's a two-figure set. All right, guys, that's my review. Hope you dug it. Let me know your thoughts below. If you could please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Check me out on Facebook and Instagram. Buy me a coffee on Coffee if you dig what I do, or buy yourself something nice on my eBay page. Either way, your support is appreciated. Till next time, peace out, peeps.